responsible for what's going on. Not that the Democrats have been that great either, but the Republicans have mounted an all-out assault against poor people, against working people, and they, through their policies, are attempting to add to the ranks of the homeless. And I'll tell you what, I look around here right now and I see all you people, and I'm going to see a lot more people today, and it ain't going to happen without a fight, right? All right. A historic day in America, day one of the new regime. It's day one of the fight back against the new regime, all right? We're going to do this march to Republican headquarters. It's about 6 miles. The cops, they're here, and the cops have told us that they ain't going to mess with us, that they're going to make sure that our march goes okay, that nobody comes up from behind and runs us over and that type of thing. We're going to set up a camp, okay? We're going to set up a camp that's going to last 100 days. Yeah. Because the Republicans claim that it's going to take them only 100 days to change America. Well, I got news for them. We're going to be there witnessing to that injustice and witnessing by our bodies there with a can, okay? Before we march, we've got the distinguished guest in this community, the famous radio personality from Queja, and Caliente Queja. He's the founder of Los Screaming Javelinas, the street theater troupe in Tucson. And we're really happy to have Miguel Ortega and Russell.
I just want to say I'm here because I can't be here with the march. I got to work like a lot of people in Tucson and across the nation. And I guess in a way I'm speaking for them and for us, all the working class people. There's people who are here going to be marching over, people who are tired, have been tired of all this crap, of all this so-called contract on America. Well, I'd like to, with your permission, declare from Tucson, Arizona, aquí del desierto, aquí de Aztlán, declare this contract on America null and void. It's over. It's over from day one since it started. I want to send a message también to the folks, to the Republicanos, to the Republicans, that the mechas and the students are on the move, man. They're on the move. And I predict, man, en el futuro, que va a haber más gente todavía. Ahorita no hay mucha, pero hay bastante por el tiempo. There's plenty for the weather, but there's going to be even more and more and more. And the thing about it is people have been talking about reform, talking about welfare reform. And anytime we go up and we challenge it, calling it radical, calling it extreme, well, we're not going to redefine, we're going to turn the tables around and talk about what's extreme, especially like the Border Patrol. And the extreme policy of the Border Patrol, the extreme practice of trying to criminalize women who are, because of being pregnant, and doing away with welfare, and the so-called welfare reform. Pues ya basta, ya no hay más de eso, nada. I'll say one thing for saying out there that los activistas, the activists, the people, the radical ones, are the ones that are at home right now, are the ones that are in the classrooms, that are working and trying to spread the word, especialmente los estudiantes que están ahorita trabajando y estudiando, ¿verdad? And those, if you want to call that radical, pues está bien, then we're radical, ¿verdad? And in the city council también, other messages también. There's no more bullshitting around about that, about thinking that the Democrats and the folks that are, that are on our side, it's time to put the challenge out to them también. None of this mediocrity anymore. None of these like, well, yeah, okay, this McCaslin philosophy that we're going to do a little chili pepper on the audio and that's it. No more chili pepper. We ain't got one no chili peppers. We don't want no 425 an hour anymore. They didn't want no Border Patrol agents shooting us and raping our women. No more of that. Okay? Just want to send you off in Viva la Raza, Viva all Raza.
People united will never be defeated. The people united
will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
I decided to march because they're going to do that contract on America, and I know they're going to cut a bunch of food programs, nutrition programs, and I think it's going to hurt a lot of people in this country. And at the same time, like Ralph Nader's group, Essential Information, came out and said there's all kinds of corporate welfare that could be trimmed if they really need to save money. Nobody's talking about trimming the corporate welfare, but they're talking about hurting poor people by cutting food assistance programs. So that's why I'm out marching today.
When do we want them? Now! When do we want them? Now! What do we want? Jobs, not war! Jobs, not war! Jobs, not war! Jobs, not war!
Yeah, I think they are.
All right.
Why, what happened last time? They were?
Some without electricity. And you probably pull off.
More jobs. Banks create jobs. Different banking system. Government flows money into banks. And less jobs. Different banking system.
It's related to everything the people struggle. A lot of times people, feel that they need to focus on certain things. With me, my main focus is to work with La Raza, but it's all related to the agenda that the GOP, that the Republicans have, and with their so-called contract on America. So I'm here marching for, with the people in solidarity. It affects La Raza as far as, welfare reform means one thing to the people with money, to the Republicans, to the conservative right, and it means something else to the left, to the people that it affects. When the woman, a teenage woman, can't count on the government, through the taxes to support her, it's a terrible thing. When it comes to minimum wage, when it comes to and the lack of raising it, when it comes to building more prisons and less schools, all those things affect people of color and also the people, the La Raza. raza. So I'm here marching in solidarity. Unfortunately, I have to go back to work, but I'm one of those people that, you know, as well as many other people who are working right now, who are studying, who are being mothers and fathers and doing things that are in solidarity and are being activists in their own way and raising their families and getting educated and putting food on the table. So I think it's an important day here to kick off the fight. The Republicans call it day one of the fight against with the contract with America. But for us, for the people of color, people of struggle, is day one of the fight of the people, of La Raza.
New banking system, more jobs. Company got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho. Newton Company got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho. Newton Company got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho. Newton Company got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho. Newton Company got to go, hey, hey. Up with the people!
Basically, the reason that we're all here is to protest the new policies of hate. Well, they're actually not too new, but the policies of hate of a sector of the Republican Party. Their contract on America, which is really, it's not a contract, they decided on themselves what they think that Americans need. And basically what they want to do is remake government and take away any responsibility of the state towards its citizens. It'll be interesting to see. We've heard a lot of rhetoric from them, the extreme rhetoric that they want to cut, slash all the programs like the Women, Infants, and Children program, WIC, the nutritional programs, whatever programs that help poor people in this country. And you know, it's easy to say with the welfare reform that they want to do, and Clinton has said that he wants to do also, is, you know, these people need to work. But I'd like to ask where the jobs are. We already have a lot of people who are unemployed, and if they're talking about minimum wage jobs, how can you feed a family of 4 on that? How can a single mother feed her children on that? So it's easy to give these easy answers and talk about that these people need to get off welfare and need to start working, but the jobs just aren't there.
Where's my EJ? Where's my EJ?
Today's a historic day in America, and it's good that homeless people are out here, and homeless people right next to housed people, you know, getting together and unifying. And so far the march has gone good. We're over halfway. We got lunch here. Everybody's been mellow. It really hasn't started to rain yet. And the spirits of everybody are good. And I think it just goes to show that when people do something about awful things, they feel better. Instead of just sitting on their hands and whimpering and moaning and crying, like we're being a good example, hopefully for all the Democrats and for all the people of conscience in this town, because we're getting up and doing something about it. We're getting up and fighting it. And I'm real encouraged by all the people here. And it could be like that we're going to be arrested as we try to set up this camp this evening at Republican headquarters. But it's not the first time that people have been arrested for doing the right thing. And that goes back to Jesus and way before that. So, you know, we're in good company.
Last night on C-SPAN, I saw Newt Gingrich and a lot of Republicans gathered in the Capitol talking about their agenda. And I think this is a creative way of calling attention to the fact that the poor are about to become poor, and that the structures designed to protect at a minimum are threatened to be removed. And so I want to walk and identify with those who are on the losing end. And it doesn't mean it's going to change anything, but it's a fact that today is the day to say no. So that's what I'm doing. I'm walking up saying no. No to Newt.
Because that's what we'd like to be able to participate and join in. And I've got some college kids too that have done something. They've been one of the Catholic churches, you know, when they had, you know, the Operation Deep Freeze. They've been staying there, you know.
All right, that's great. That's really good.
As a family, that's our commitment.
Good. That's really neat. Yeah. All right.
Hi.
Well, we got a lot of the guys. A lot of the guys.
Load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day around deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't call me 'cause I can't go. Well, I owe my soul to the company store. I was born standing up, talking about my daddy had a Cadillac. I was raised by a mama,
soul. I can't go. Well, I owe my soul to the coffee store. Yes, I owe my soul to the coffee store.
We were over at Guadalupe yesterday, and I got talking to Brian, and he was telling me what they were trying to do here, so we decided we'd come over and help. And I brought my partner with me here with his guitar so we could play some music and kind of entertain everybody. Play a couple of songs. And I kind of believe in what Brian's doing. He's not into it for the money or any of that kind of stuff. He's into it because things are wrong and they need to be changed. That's the only reason I come out here and do anything for him. But it's an age-old story, you know, the haves and have-nots. Everybody that haves, they don't care because they don't have to worry. It's the have-nots, you know. But America's too great a country and way too rich a country for this to be happening. We can give away billions of dollars overseas every year, but we can't feed our own poor, or won't feed them. It's not that they can't. I'm a firm believer in charity begins at home. Let's take care of America first and then quit trying to buy your friends overseas. If we got anything extra, fine, give it to them, but let's take care of us first. That's all I want to say.
Was tough job